What's up YouTube, Kyron back up in here with another video, and today we have a pickups video, long awaited. Yes, I know this is probably like in the past month of just accumulated stuff. I haven't done one of these in a while. Before I was just doing back to back, but right now I'm really trying to pick and choose what I truly need, because right now it's just way too much clothes. I'm cycling stuff out, I'm getting stuff in. So if you guys are interested in any of the other pieces that I used to have on this channel, obviously, or like anything that I wore in fit pics, etc., that'll be available on my Depop. And then soon I'll start introducing the Grail for the stuff that's more coveted. But in the description below, you'll definitely find my Depop, and then that'll be more active in the upcoming days because of the current situation that we're in. You guys, take this seriously, stay inside. It's so much better, I'm telling you. All that out of the way. Let's get into the pickups. See the drip on the side. Let's get straight into it. Grimey MTL hat. I've just been getting a lot of cool truckers from a lot of my friends. So this is from my boy Thomas's brand. This is more of like the music collective of my homies, my boy Jaden and my boy Thomas, but a lot of my homies that do music are affiliated with Grimey. They do a lot of their merch in relation with Grimey, and they also do events. So if you guys are interested in this hat or any of the other apparel, I also did like tie-dye, like 1 of 10 with this brand as well. So if you guys are interested in just like more like essentials, but like with this brand, I'll definitely leave it in the description below, because I will be working a lot with them in the near future. I love supporting my friends' brands, so this is really sick. Trippie Red was wearing this the other day, so if you guys are hype beasts, this is a hat. If you guys are trying to be up on the wave, you know what I'm saying, before everyone else is. And then another accessory, got another pair of vintage frames. One of the pairs that I had, Mom Dukes, sat on the pair of glasses, unfortunately, but we got them swapped out for these pair of snatches. I believe they're called the Snatch. It's basically just like a classic Aviator. This is from his main line. I think this is like 150 bucks. It has like a blue to silver gradient on the lens. I love this. Like, Aviators really complement my face, and I was kind of steering away from them for a while, but it really suits my current aesthetic, like with these type of outfits or like the 70s inspired ones. So I really dig the Aviators for sure. Great piece for the summer. I've been wearing these a whole lot, so you'll definitely see a lot more of these in the near future. First item that we have here is a Champion sweatshirt, paint splatter all throughout the whole garment, little embroidered on the chest. A lot of people are kind of iffy on Champion because it was kind of like a basic item. A lot of people have it, so like people are kind of steered away from it. This was just so unique in the paint splatter and the distressing that I just couldn't pass it up. I didn't really care that it was Champion. I feel like Champion's a great brand for basics, so I don't mind having it there. Like, I feel like it's great. I don't know what the hate is on Champion, because it was so popular for like a hot minute, but even beforehand I found Champion was just a great essential brand. Even for blanks, if you guys are starting with like trying to start a brand or whatever, definitely go for Champion over Gildan. Definitely gonna see this in a lot of outfits like the one I'm wearing right now, just like a Yankees hat, something very simple and plain. I just chuck this on like a every single day type of occasion. That's what I've been kind of gravitating towards as of recent, just things that I could chuck on, have a lot of wear out of, vintage essentials, and that's what we have right here. Another vintage essential, like I mentioned before, something classic with a little chest logo. You can't really go wrong with that, and that's exactly what I got here. Been seeing a really fair amount of these like tiny swoosh Nike sweatshirts, and I just got a really, like, I became a big fan of them just because of how simple and plain it is. Really just chuck on like a basic hat. When you're having a bad hair day like I am, I have to get my stuff redone, but chuck on a hat, chuck on one of this, like these crew necks, some sweatpants, some 990s, and you're good. Like literally just like a classic 90s fit, and you'll be good to go. Like, you'll look bummy but still put together at the same time, if that makes sense. But this is in a all black, wash black, assembled in Mexico but with US components. I normally like the made in USA all the way, but it doesn't really matter to me for this one because I've been trying to find an all black one for a very long time with the white swoosh. This was in a size XL, I believe, but it fits like a boxy large 90s fits, you know how it goes. Yeah, beautiful piece. Definitely recommend getting some of these. This was by Grail Vintage, so definitely recommend checking him out for vintage finds. And most of you guys should be just doing online shopping at this point, okay? Because like all of the other stuff, it's a dub. Don't do that. Also, the Champion hoodie was from Grail Vintage as well, so if you're interested in that, definitely go check him out. Next piece, I've been waiting to talk about this, is staatsballett white tee, okay? I got this alongside a pair of trousers that we'll be getting into right after this, but this has been probably my favorite fitting t-shirt as of recent from a newer brand that's not vintage. Just the fit overall is so perfect. I actually got this in a medium, and I'm really happy with the sizing that I picked. I normally wear a large or medium depending on how I want things to fit my body, but in this case I wanted it cropped and not super flowy, but like a decent amount of give on the upper. I just like things when they hit my waist at like the perfect length for a lot of the jackets that I have, because they are pretty much cropped. So this falls perfectly, and it's a full hem, not a raw hem that I've cut myself. So it was just a win all the way around, and it's also made in the USA, and it's from people that I support. Love supporting just like North American vibes, you know what I mean? Gotta support the North American vibes. On to the heavy hitter from Staats. A lot of people have been going crazy over these pants. These are the waxed, I believe the waxed canvas black pants. They have like a slight flare to them. Gonna take them off of the hanger just so you have a better understanding of the vibes. Hopefully I don't light them on fire, but they are amazing. So baggy and perfect with a slight flare, and just a great material because they're so rugged. You can like literally wear these in all conditions. I've been wearing them near the end of winter and going into the spring right now, and it's just a super durable pant. Only problem with this is I added both the tee and the pants to my cart, realized there was like some payment issues at the end because they weren't accepting PayPal for some reason, and then I went back to go re-add these to the cart, and the 32 was sold out, so I was so sad. I had to get a 33, so they are a bit big on me. I wish I had the 32 honestly, but it's okay, I'll make it work. Gotta take a little break. Woo! Okay, we back. Final heavy hitters. I love, you guys know I love me some vintage Levi's. I cannot stop getting enough of those. I'll get a pair in, I'll sell it, and then swap it in until I get like the perfect pairs. As of right now, I feel like I have a really solid rotation, but I can really never get enough. You guys know me. This pair is a pair of classic 501s, and the only difference of this is that the waist is a 36 and the length is a 34, so way too big in comparison to like my standard waist size, which is normally like a 31, 32, and 32 length obviously. But the wash of this was just so perfect, like a beautiful black wash, lots of good wear on it, some blowout on the back of the leg. But what I liked about it is just like it had a similar fit to those Staats pants. Like it was just like super baggy, relaxed, very carefree, good with like baggier outfits, or just like a slouchy hoodie. I feel like it was great. Just pair it with a belt and you'll be straight. Like don't be scared to get pants that are a bit too big for you, because you can always belt them, or if you really feel like they're too big, then you could just get them altered. Like I said before, I know I said some pants I don't feel like getting altered, but when it comes to Levi's, like sometimes you could get them for a good price, and like altering them actually just saves the whole pant, and it looks like you have an expensive pair when you actually just did it yourself for like a $20 alteration and like thrifting them for 11 bucks or 7 bucks, whatever. So that's just some food for thought for sure. Last piece of apparel, then we'll get into the footwear. These are like a crazy find, very crazy. Those ones I actually thrifted for 11 bucks in Quebec City. These though, got from Clarendon, I feel like is his name, my bad. He's friends with Grail Vintage, and they come to that flow pop-up that I've been mentioning. These are a size 34, 32. Goes back to what I said before. If it's slightly too big, doesn't really matter, because some of the vintage Levi's fit super different, and these actually fit perfectly in my opinion. So a model 560, so it's like a loose fit with a tapered leg. Tapered leg, not really my favorite, but the loose fit is actually amazing, and I love the wash on this. And I've been looking for like a one blowout knee or double blowout knee in a vintage pair of Levi's, and it's just been very hard for me for some reason. I'm still on the hunt for the perfect pair, but so far this is like probably the best I'm gonna get. The blowout on the knee is just so perfect. Oh my god, when I seen these, like he pulled them out from the back stock, you know, so I was very impressed with this pair. Insane. So lucky to find those. Final piece we have is the One in a Chamber sneakers by Trevor. Shout out to homie Trevor. He actually had one last pair of 11s, surprisingly. These flew like crazy. Bots all over the place. The details on this is insane. The bullet holes, the gun on the side, the bullets, the One in the Chamber, there's so many details on this sneaker. The price is like you can't even pass that up. The price that it's reselling for, that's what I feel like it's worth because of how special these are. So to see like one of the homies make something crazy like this is insane. Like so much detail and craftsmanship in something like this. So salute to Trevor and like the whole team over there, over in LA. This is fire. This is so crazy. Definitely, if you guys had your chance to get one of these, salute to you. But there's like the neutral grays and like also the black toes, I think, or whatever. Those are on the way. So if you didn't get these, don't be sad. You could get the other ones. But like there's a lot of reviews of there on YouTube if you want to see like more details of this, because I know Ray put one. There's like a couple other ones too. So if you want more details on this shoe, I'm not like really a big sneakerhead type dude, but these for outfits, perfect. Because I don't even have like the 85s and stuff like a lot of other people do. On that note, I'm finished. Thank you guys for watching once again. All of the pieces, we ran through those. Hopefully I see you guys soon on the channel with another video. Probably gonna do some more like in the crib type stuff, or even like outfit pictures. I don't know. I'll think of some other things for you guys. And that's about it. Make sure to keep up to date with me on my Instagram. GOTSWEIGE is where you can keep up to date with me more frequently. And that's about it. See you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Look, don't hate it that much, I don't give a damn. I used to swipe, finesse through the sky, through the night, I would eat on the grand slam. Don't be like me, I'm a millionaire. Stay around dirty around town like a millionaire. These niggas softer than Bitterbeer, penthouse, they make it even no silverware.